try this again. So I tried to go live the first time, but for whatever reason, it was not working. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and we can go ahead and hop right in. We are doing your um we're doing your week ahead read. This one, when I first initially started the reading, I pulled the Six of Pentacles. Like it just, well, I didn't pull it, kind of flew out. So when I picked up the card, something told me to pull out my Work Your Light deck. So I pulled that one out as well. And I pulled three messages. And the messages that I was getting for you, collective, this upcoming week, you've been giving a lot to situations where you feel like it's your turn to reap some sort of reward because you feel like you've been pouring into everything and everyone and everything. And I feel like one, you're being cautioned to be mindful of what you're investing into and whether it's worth it, right? It's about having, like the Six of Pentacles speaks of having information and knowledge and wisdom, right? Like that Hierophant energy and needing to know where you pour it now. You have to like teach others with the information that you have. But there's also a part of that where it's like, if you've been pouring out a lot, then it's time for you to take a step back and start to figure out how much you've been pouring into others. And now it's time to start to replenish so that you have more to give or more information. Like this is your time to take a second, fill your own cup, learn whatever you need to learn so that you can get back in action. Okay. Because I feel like some of you are going through a major transformation. Um, I feel like you could be in a place where you're starting to really understand what that self-love actually looks like. This is somebody that is, maybe you just got a little too serious when it came to life. Like love became a bit of a back burner, or you kind of put it to the side so you can focus on your work or your career or just finances, like the daily struggles of life. And I feel like you're finally getting to this place where you're like, if I don't prioritize the things that bring me joy or the things that make me feel light and free, um, I'm not really sure who I am. Like this is someone who feels like they're losing themselves or they could have lost themselves a bit. And it's like I need to get back to a place where not only do I love myself, but I feel available to all that God is trying to bring my way. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see what's going on for you, collective. Now, guys, I will be pulling your weekly message. I do Oracle and Tarot, and then I will also be doing an all signs reading at the end just to see what's coming in. I'm trying to think what else. And I'll probably pull some career and finance messages as well for you guys, okay? So let's see what else, Spirit. What else do you need the collective to know about this week? It says professional assistance here. So this is someone that's being directed to your life to help you, whether this is financially or this is someone that's giving you like financial literacy, or they're giving you some sort of pep talk or idea that's going to help you get through this week. I feel like whatever information they give you or whatever they speak to you, for some of you guys, it may be like a book you read or a message you read, it's something like that. They send you some sort of information and this completely redirects your life, but in a positive way. It's like this gets you right where you need to go, or it gives you the information and then you decide, okay, now I know what I need to do. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. Thank you. We have earth and ground. Okay. For some of you guys, I feel like you could be seeking out a spiritual community of some sort. I also see someone that's wanting to do like yoga or some sort of meditation. This is about grounding. I see you going outside more, or you're needing to. It's like you're switching up the energy. So if you were normally like constantly running around, doing a lot, trying to be there for everyone, show up for everybody, I feel like you're taking a time to just like escape from the world a bit. Somebody could be going like on a spiritual retreat or creating one for themselves. Yeah, we have higher self. You see, it's like someone is seeking either spiritual knowledge. Someone could be going to. You could be like thinking of going to therapy, or just deeply getting connected to source. So take it how it resonates here. But I feel like whatever you're doing, you're trying to get connected, not only to God, or universe, whatever, I don't judge. Everyone is free to, connect however they feel. But I feel like a lot of this has to go within, right? In order for you to seek your higher power, you have to go, it starts within you, right? It's the two that are aligned. And I feel like somebody here is starting to understand what that really means. It's like a sense of individualism, but knowing you're not alone. And I feel like this is a part of someone's like path that's been really difficult. Tell me more about this. Someone could like to wear red lipstick a lot or has like wavy hair. Tell me more, spirit. Or someone has like highlights. I'm seeing that too. If you're a guy, I feel like you you could probably use a haircut. Like, it's been a little while since you've cleaned yourself up. Yeah, we have playing it safe in the reverse. Spirit is telling you whatever you've been doing, you gotta stop doing that. You gotta break free from this. And this is why I'm getting like the regular routine, the everyday. It's like you've gotten so used to your schedule to the point where you stop believing in like, I don't know, like sparks. You stop having fun, you stopped expecting like spontaneous events to happen in your life. And it's like you're getting to the point where you're wondering what it's all even worth. Like why would I even bother to expect such things in my life when I just work in this office kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're about to break out of this energy. And I feel like it's because of something you're doing differently. Somebody could be thinking about, and this is what I was trying to say in the last reading before it got like shut off. I don't know what happened. Um, Somebody could be wanting to switch up their routine, take a class, um, decide to like buy a whole bunch of paint and just like smear it everywhere. But you're trying something new just to see how it makes you feel. And this is what you're being called to do. I feel like you're testing new theories, you're joining new social groups, somebody could be thinking about dancing, like taking a dance class and moving your body or just going out to different environments and just experiencing life through the perspective of different, maybe like different cultures. It's something like this though. And I feel like it's creating like some serious transformation in your life because it's opening your eyes to a whole new way of thinking. And I'm telling you, for whoever I'm talking to, it's something that you have to do to break away from your routine because of whatever you keep giving to. It's not fulfilling you right now. And I feel like there's stuff that you need to kind of take a step back, learn, and then you will be teaching. Some of you guys are mystics. Some of you have very deep like insight. You could do what I do. Like some of you guys, there's something about how you can see things before it happens. Like you can see the roadmap for people. And it's like you get signs before the things come your way. Tell me more about this. Let's break this down a little bit. Like, why does the collective need to know this for this upcoming week? Yeah, because this was a gift from an ancestor, possibly. This is like someone that has left you something because there's something you need to do with this information. Yeah, this could be from a grandmother, an aunt. This is an older woman energy here. Could be an Aquarius or a Gemini. But this is someone who is very smart. This is somebody that you look to for advice. Um, Somebody that you knew like was gonna read you for filth if you tried to come on some bullshit. Like this is the type of person. Like maybe they weren't the most loving, but the wisdom that they give you is how they show their love. Like this is somebody that'll teach you financial literacy, but they're not gonna give you money. They're gonna just show you how to invest your money. You know what I mean? It's like they're not gonna pull you out of your shit, but they're gonna show you how to get yourself out of it. Like that's the type of person that this is. So this could be like a grandmother, grandfather, auntie, uncle, take it how it resonates. Um, but this is somebody that I'm telling you, it's like I'm about to sneeze. Well, excuse me. I don't even know where that came from. I haven't sneezed all day. So thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I feel like this is somebody that teaches you how to make right decisions, or this is someone that has it's like they've given you so much wisdom, or they're giving you, like, this is a time of your life where you're about to get so much information coming in, and they want you to know this is coming in from this, whoever this person was, very analytical, the very hard worker. This is someone that was very intelligent, that they've been through some shit. Okay. And this is someone that's also asking you to really recognize what it is that you want in your life, or how you want your life to go. Thank you. Thank you. Woo. Why is it that the collective needs to know this week, Holy Spirit? Okay. I feel like this is causing you some sort of insecurity, or this could have caused you, um, this was a lull of your life. So I feel like this week your spirit guides are calling you to break out of this. I think we're about to go into, so where I'm at here in the United States, we have, like, we do the daylight savings. So the clock is getting ready to push back so that we have more sunlight here. And I feel like they're trying to use this, because we're going into spring, as a bit like a very motivating force for you. They want you to break out and start to, like, get out more, have more energy instead of shutting your day down at 5, 6 o'clock. They want you to still be able to keep moving, do things. Like, explore new avenues, go places, because there's something about you wanting to lock yourself in, lacking a sense of motivation. And it's like you're letting some sort of responsibilities fall to the wayside, and the responsibilities is like your purpose, like what you're supposed to be doing. They want you to, like, get excited about new opportunities again. And I feel like this week is where this starts to wake up, like, awaken in you. Some of you could be thinking about traveling, planning a trip, some of you could be going overseas, or you could be flying somewhere. I feel like this is going to be really good for you. So if you're thinking about taking a trip, yes, do it, because this is going to, it's like, invigorate you. I feel like this trip will be successful if that's something that you're looking for. Because I feel like what I'm getting is work hard, play hard. Like, you're already a hard worker. That's not the issue here. The problem is that you're not enjoying your life. You're just focused on the routine and working so hard that you forgot how to experience life. Take some of your money and go experience life. There's something you have to learn on this trip. Because right now it's like you keep talking yourself into staying inside more, even though you're really calling yourself to go out more. Like, the very thing that you want, it's like your brain is telling you not to do it, and the cycle is going to hold you back. And I feel like it's like you need to get out of your own way, experience something new, and it's going to get you out of this place. Like, if you don't take action in some area of your life, you're never going to break free from the same cycle. You know what I mean? So I see somebody going away, traveling. I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun. This even feels like your confidence raises. Because there's something about when you travel out of the country, for those who travel, like, tap in. When you travel out of the country and you meet people from different cultures, there's a different level of appreciation for who you are in that space. Like, people look at you like you are like a foreign object. Like, what are you doing here? And how do you fit? But there's something different about you. And now I'm intrigued. You know what I mean? And they just naturally want to gravitate towards you. They want to talk to you. They want to get to know you, things like that, right? Like, anytime I travel, people want to know where I'm from because of my accent. They're like, where are you from? Like, you not from here. There's no way that accent you're from here. So that's the first thing that they ask. And then they want to know my ethnicity, because they be like, you got curves. Like, where are you from? Like, none of these people look like this. So there's something about that where, like, they're gonna want to get to know you. They're gonna want to, like, they're intrigued by you. And I feel like it's because you have a light energy around you, because you're going with the flow. You know what I mean? So there's something about you planning a trip, getting away, experiencing new things. For some of you, I even feel like you're leaving the kids at home, or you're leaving that man at home, or you're leaving your mama at home, and you're leaving her with a sitter or a caretaker. It's something like that, and you're going to take a break and experience life for yourself. And if this is someone like, understand that there's no gender in tarot. So if this isn't like a man, this could be woman and woman, man on man. Just understand that, okay? Tell me more. Yeah, you see, it's like there's something about you where it brings you peace. When you take a second to love on yourself, to spend a little money on yourself, to go experience life a little bit without worrying about what everyone else is going to say or all the responsibilities you have at home, like this feels like you've been so focused on making sure you take care of everything that you haven't lived enough. And now you're doing that for you and making yourself the priority because right now, what they're saying is moderation is key. And you've taken enough time where you haven't, it's like you haven't been thinking about that. You've been just so focused on I didn't even see the bottom of the deck. It said, "Look," it's like you've been so focused on being indoors by yourself because you feel like, "Well, if I'm not dealing with anyone or if I'm not surrounded by people, then I'm not gonna spend any money. If I don't go outside, if I'm it's like I don't have to hear nobody's problems or or it's like I don't have to give any energy to that." But the spirit is like you need it. You need to get out and everything in moderation. Understand that this is going to open up your perspective and it's going to bring you into such a serene space. You're going to feel rejuvenated. Like, and I feel like there may be some energy that comes around you where I feel like this feels like, oh my God, this could be a good friend for the long term. Like this, you meet someone that feels like, holy shit, this was me. For some of you, you may meet somebody and go, holy crap, this was me like before. Or because I'm getting like hindsight is 2020. Like you look at someone and they remind you of a part of you that you could have lost. That's interesting. Because that's how I felt, like, it's like someone that's youthful and bubbly, and you're like, "That's the part of me I'm missing," and then you get to embody some of that energy, you know what I'm saying? Tell me more about, what's coming in for this week? What's coming in for this week for the collective? What else, spirit? Yeah, somebody needs to get out their house, no lie. It's like, you need to go I don't know why that message is coming through so strong, but somebody is, like, not happy there. Somebody has been trying to like make plans to go visit friends or something like that. And Spirit's like, don't do it. Go somewhere else. You always go to states down. You always drive to those people's houses. Don't spend your money doing that. This time go somewhere brand new that you've never been before. That's safe, right? But go somewhere else. Leave your damn house. Like that's all I keep getting. I feel like some of you guys that's your biggest thing. Like, that's all I keep getting. I'm gonna pull more, but that was somebody's message here. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, heavy on Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, more Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, Spirit. Let's see what else comes out for the collective for this upcoming week. We're gonna go ahead and break down each day. And then I do want to pull career and finance messages. And then we'll do like a quick love reading for the week. Oh, hold on. Okay. That was the Page of Wands. So there may be some communication coming in. Somebody that's very excited to speak to you. This is somebody that could be wanting to it's like they want to get you out of your shell. They're trying to see how much it'll take to like get you to engage with them. Tell me more about this week, Holy Spirit. Let's see what's going on in love, and then we'll break down every day of the week for this upcoming week. Yeah, this person is coming in fast. They feel like they need to talk to you, but this feels energetically like you could be going through a period in your life where you're either at a space where you're like, I'm not really looking for anything. I just want friends. I just want to have a good time. But somebody feels like they need to seize the opportunity with you. I was just about to say, if somebody is on the brink of like a breakup, this person feels like they have to come in right before you make that decision so that they can get you before you decide to break free and go somewhere else. But I feel like this happens like right on the cusp of you like awakening in some way this week. I feel like you're deciding on a relationship or you're deciding on whether you want to entertain a new person. Because I'm getting it two ways. For some of you, there is somebody they could be a little younger than you possibly, or you just look at them like they're a little immature when it comes to their passions, if you know what I'm saying. Like they'll rush in for a good time and then want to get to know you after type shit. But I feel like you're trying to either decide, am I moving too fast with this person? Should I even entertain them? Because I already see like they're trying to rush things along. And some people will do that. Some people feel like they know what they want and they're going for it. And you will have to be the one to kind of like slow the pace so that this doesn't just spiral out of control. I also feel like somebody could be deciding whether they want to be in a relationship or they want to end it because someone is growing. It's like they're outgrowing a connection. There's been some sort of transition that's happening, but this feels very spiritual. Like somebody is has done a lot of work on themselves and is recognizing that they rushed a decision and now they're starting to feel like I can't blame nobody else but me because I could have decided a long time ago to get out of this and I chose to stay. So I'm going to make the decision from a place of clarity and not just like this is someone who doesn't want to make a quick decision. This is I've thought about this. I looked at myself. I've given all that I can and now I'm deciding. What is it that the collective is deciding this week in love spirit? The tower. I'm telling you, Scorpio energy. We have Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Virgo. I'm also getting I said Scorpio. Somebody has decided, like and I feel like something happened. Something could be coming up or something just came up. Somebody found some sort of information out. Whatever this was, it completely like obliterated this connection. And I feel like either you are plotting your escape, somebody will be plotting an escape. It's like when the information happens, someone's like, "Holy shit, I gotta get the hell out of here," or "I need to file for divorce," or someone is filing for bankruptcy here because they invested into something that turned out to be shit. Hey, that could be a person. Take it how it resonates. But this feels like a sudden upheaval. Like somebody had to decide it was like I have to get out of this because I'm kind of drowning here. And then we have the page of cups. Somebody spoke up. You could have had an inkling about something, and this week you're finding out. Like someone's coming to tell you. And this feels like it's happening because you've been asking for something. You wanted to be awakened. You could have been like, God, if this is for me, let me know. If it's not, reveal it to me so I can remove this from my life. You could have been calling on divine intervention to show you the truth about a person. Whatever this is somebody that is either going to tell you that there could be a baby involved in the situation, or this is someone that's a little bit younger or a little bit, maybe they just don't have they're not the nicest to talk to, or they don't have like they could be really harsh with their words or really blunt, and they just come and tell you, and it's like, "Holy shit." Like, I would have never guessed this, or I can't believe it's this bad. It's something like that here. But I also feel like it makes you feel like you gotta start all over. Like you thought you've healed from something, and this shows you that you still have some work to do with this situation. Maybe you could have been so done with a person, you're like, "Pff, I don't care what that person does." And then you find this out and you're like, holy shit, I thought I was really over this, and I can't believe this person still has a hold on me like this. Take it how it resonates. I feel you said yes just to get away and didn't believe me. I don't know what you're talking about, boo. Definitely, okay. Charity shopping for clothes. What are we talking about in the chat, bro? I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see. Okay, tell me more about love for this week, for this upcoming week for the collective Holy Spirit. Just can we just take a second to understand we have three major arcanas for the week. So this is telling me like whether you like it or not, there is some sort of shakeup that's happening. And it doesn't always have to be bad, right? Sometimes when we're going through this kind of like shakeup in our life, it could just be, all right, I married this person and I'm changing and I'm growing within this relationship. And I have to see if this person can mature and grow with me, right? Maybe you are further along in your spiritual journey than the person you're dealing with. So you're trying to figure out, will this cause an ending to my relationship, or can we find ways to make this grow before I just decide to end things? You know what I'm saying? Somebody could just be figuring out like how to move within a connection or how to move with themselves. Like, do I want to invest in a person? Am I the problem? Like somebody's feeling that way too. Like, man, maybe I just keep jumping into connections so quickly, thinking it's going to create some sort of change in my life, not realizing the issue that I'm having is me. I need to grow up. So, collective, you're going to have to take this how it resonates because this could be you or someone you're dealing with that's feeling this way. And whoever this could be someone that's really like lives in the clouds. You could look at them and say, like, man, I wish I could have your outlook on life because sometimes it can be really dreamy and like wishful. And we love that. We love that a little bit of naivete, right? We love a little bit of that. But you could be the person that's like, I'm always having to bring this person down to earth because they dream and I live in reality. Like that's kind of what this feels like here. So let's see. Tell me more about what's coming in for the collective. Yeah, you feel like you need somebody to take more charge. Yep. Like if you want somebody to heal something with you, you feel like they need to take more charge on their life. You feel like somebody is waiting for things to happen versus going after it. I feel like a part of you wishes that this person inspired you more, or like they were more inspired to do things, to be more motivated, to like want more for themselves. I feel like there's a person here that's really loyal, but you're like, loyalty isn't enough. I need you to actually want stuff for yourself, like fight for things for yourself. Is it that this person is lazy? The two wands, does the collective feel this person is lazy? It's like you really love this person though. You feel like you wish they would just make a decision. You feel like you're dealing with somebody where you always have to make the decisions for them. You feel like they're very indecisive. Yeah. You feel like you have to keep teaching this person something, and for some of you, you're wondering if somebody's either holding you back or you feel like there's something in their life that has them stuck and you want them to hurry up and start growing. But I feel like there are opportunities that are coming in. I just feel like you're trying to decide, can you wait anymore? Yeah. For some of you guys, there's been a lot of disappointments. And I feel like you have someone that keeps trying to fix things. They keep trying to tell you, like, I'm learning, give me time. Oh, that's what you mean? I thought you meant this. And you're like, I told you 52 times that's not what I meant. Why do you keep doing that? Like they keep trying to find ways to prolong things. Like, oh, I thought you were saying that you wanted me to take care of this, not that. And you're like, oh, okay, don't worry. Next month I got it. You're like, I can't wait till next month. Like I'm over it now. Like you want somebody that's gonna set goals and then attain them, right? But you feel like someone is just trapped in their own world or battling some sort of demons or something, and you feel like they're sacrifice like you become the sacrifice to this person's life. What in the world is going on, collective? Spirit, clarify the hanged man for what's going on in the collective's love life. We're gonna pull another one because this is different. Yeah, where the hell is this going, y'all? The 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 with the 2 of Pentacles. You guys are confused on whether this is someone you can build with or if this is someone that's going to steal your spiritual inheritance. Like, is this person delaying my life or can I actually grow with this person? You don't know. You feel like someone's kind of standing in the way of your opportunities. You feel like someone energetically is in the background manipulating your energy and holding you back. And you can't like visibly see it, but energetically you feel it. Literally like wishful thinking. You feel like this is somebody that They throw so much in the air. They're always telling you they have so many prospects, so many opportunities, and you're like, "Well, just pick one idea. Like, show me one of them at least so I can believe it." Like someone is trying to win you over with illusions. This is like the person that walks around like they got all this money, and in reality, they're borrowing everything or they owe everything. Like they don't own anything. Everything is on credit. Like that's what this feels like. So here's the problem. In love, what you're dealing with is a major decision on whether you can trust someone's leadership. You feel like someone's all over the place and you're looking for somebody to finally come to you with a plan. You want someone to come to you and for you to feel it in your spirit that you can trust in their leadership. So if you're the type of person where you're like a more traditional being where you feel like I want to be able to grow with my partner, I want to believe in their dreams and their goals and their aspirations and I need them to believe in mine, you could be at a place where you've been building yourself up and you're looking at your partner and you're trying to figure out what they have going for themselves because they keep throwing so much at you and nothing is sticking and you're like, why is it that you've had all these ideas, but we're still in the 5 of Pentacles? We still have nothing to show for it. And you could be even trying to invest in this person, and you feel like there's something that this person is lacking, and it could be, like, spiritually, or this could be this hangman energy, like, somebody is paying for something. You could feel like there's some sort of karmic event that's happening here where spiritually you're needing to learn whether this person is going to uplift you, if they're aligned with you, or if you've like gotten to this point where you have to separate because you guys are misaligned, you're not on the same path anymore. And I feel like that's very confusing for you. So if you're feeling like this message is confusing, it's because the energy feels this way. This is not an easy decision to make in love. If you have true feelings for somebody, you're trying to weigh all options to decide whether you continue to invest in a person or not. And right now, what this feels like is you're making a judgment call. It's like, I've invested so much, I've put so much. So before I make a hasty decision, let me evaluate everything to put all the cards on the table before I decide where I should go with this. Let me see what it is that I need. And someone is telling themselves, I need more leadership. I need someone I can count on. I need someone that's more decisive, someone that can step up and be a good role model, right? You feel like someone has a lot of immaturity, a lot to still learn. And you're trying to decide, well, I love this person, but can I continue on this path knowing that this person is sitting in the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles with a lot to learn? You feel like someone is holding you back or they're held back emotionally with the hangman. And you feel like the longer you sit in this, you're going into the 5 of Pentacles energy, which is where you feel like you're losing things. You feel like you keep hitting hardship after hardship, or you're watching your partner struggle with this. And this can be confusing when you have someone that is throwing so much information at you, but you're not seeing it. You're like, you keep telling me about all these ideas, but nothing is manifesting. You're promising me 10 of Pentacles, but you're coming to me with the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Illusions, just to delay time and hold you up, hangman. And at this point, it's like your spirit guides are here to ask you with the Judgment and the 2 of Wands, it's time to make a choice because I've shown you so much, Tower. I've shown you a lot. So what do you do now with the information you have now? So does this make sense? It seems like this is a difficult decision in love. I'm not going to lie. Let's pull a guidance message. Let's see what it is that you're um to try to help you with your decision. And then I'll tell you what signs this you could be dealing with here. I'm trying to find my here it is. All right, Holy Spirit. Let's offer some guidance for the collective at this time. What should they do in love? Because it's not that I'm trying to confuse you or anything. It's just the energy does feel confusing because spirits, remember in the beginning, spirit is telling you it's not time to play it safe anymore. You need to figure out what's gonna bring you a sense of stability. Somebody is crying out for stability here. Look, the hangman again. The problem is you can't make a decision from a place of, "Oh my god, I just gotta move because this feels uncomfortable." No, it's like you have to find a sense of calm in the noise to then make this decision from a clear space because spirit, look, I kid you not, the sun, spirit was gonna make it so clear that you know exactly what to do, and it's not gonna be from a place of I have to hurry up and leave, but it's gonna be from a place from like there's nothing else that can be done here. I feel like when this comes to light, you're gonna know exactly what to do. You're gonna be cut down from this tree and you're gonna be ready to walk in whatever direction you need to go in because the information is readily available to you. You can't unsee it. And we have the star in the reverse. For some of you guys, you're not healing this relationship. For some of you, you it's like you thinking you've been manipulated far too long. And for some of you, you feel like you were dealing with a gaslighter. No, I kid you. Look at this shit. And the tower is now fallen. You feel like you were dealing with a gaslighter. I'm telling you, somebody that was giving you multiple illusions. I feel like you make your decision here. You decide that this is something you don't want to entertain anymore. Like the tower has already happened. And once it's out there in the open, you can't just ignore it anymore. Give me a guidance message for the collective and love spirit. Thank you. So we have a chapter in your life is closing and will not be reopened. Like, what the hell? This will be reason for celebration. Whatever you need to release right now shall create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. You shall enjoy a change of pace and release from intensity. Open your heart to the beginning of a golden era. So this is the Hindu goddess Lalita, and she is ushering in a sense of release, but this release feels like it's nothing to feel guilty about. This feels welcomes, like you appreciate the help pulling this out of your life. And after the fact, that's why I kept seeing that Three of Wands, right? That hindsight, you're going to say, that was the best thing that I did, or that was the best thing that spirit helped me with, because it was hard for me to decide this for myself. And then we have when a situation becomes unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart, Kali arises spontaneously as a protective barrier of universal truth. Ultimately, her revelation shall lead you beyond what look at what this says, y'all. Ultimately, her revelation shall lead you beyond that which is deceptive or just not right for you. This you are promised. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart and seeks to constrain your spirit. If the confirmation isn't there, like I kid you not. Sometimes you think like, but what I see is one thing, and then spirit has to show you something different. And the lesson that you're learning is to listen to the spirit. It's not about what you see all the time. You can have a person around you and they could be so peaceful. They could be so calm, but your spirit is not at ease and your guides are trying to warn you. And that's why someone is coming to this conclusion. Like it's it's confusing, and what is confusing and what is trying to hold you captive, that's what you need to break free from. So somebody is y'all getting out of whatever relationship this is because this shit doesn't feel good. I'm not gonna lie. And I know that there's a lot of love, but that's it. Like you love this person because of who they are and the fact that you had somebody with you and you could have been really compatible at one point and you could have felt like the attraction was there and everything, but somewhere along the way things changed and now you have to question things in this new space that you're in this new season. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Sag, an Aries, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. That's what I'm getting for y'all. All right, let me try to pull another love message because that was heavy, and let's see what's going on. Let's pull this one because I love this deck. I'm pulling from the Grim Tales. This one's still fairly new for those who've been here. but I love the artwork. But some of those messages did not hit. Like, that's why I love Oracle because Oracle, the confirmation is always there. Like, I don't have to make this shit up. I know people start to think like, "Oh, you just be saying stuff." No, baby, I know what the hell I'm talking about. And it's not about being cocky. It's just that the writing is there. The energy is there. And I love to pull oracle messages to confirm. Like, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I feel the messages. Spirit wouldn't have me sit down to do this for no reason. Like, my guys don't like to waste their time. And when does God like to waste his time? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. So let's try to pull another love message, Holy Spirit, for those who are not dealing with the complicated connection. Anything for them coming in? Yeah. And I hope you guys know I tell you these messages with love. Like, there is no way that I'm trying to tell you this to cause any pain in your life. I'm just trying to help you however I can. Okay. All right. Let's talk about love for the collective. Any other messages for the less complicated bunch? All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Moon, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay. Somebody, you better, if you wasn't looking for love, baby, is smacking you in the face when you least expect it. Not only that, but it may come for some of you at a time where you're already dating somebody, entertaining someone. You met someone that's really cute and nice. They're just so nice. She's so sweet. What a cutie. I love the way she dresses. She's quirky. It's something like that. Like, I think this person is such a good time. And then this person hits, and you're like, huh, wait a minute. You're gonna have to step somebody aside for a second so you can go and look at the person that you feel is like either taking your breath away or saying all the right things. And this is someone very intelligent. This is somebody that got their shit together. They could be a lawyer, um, really good with money, could be into stocks. They don't have like a traditional job. This is somebody that can move about freely. So they don't work like in an office. No. Mm. Don't be surprised if this person teaches you some spiritual shit. You may think that you know stuff. Like, you could watch tarot a lot. You can like own your own tarot cards or be a reader yourself. But this person can see things differently than you, and they're gonna be teaching you stuff. They could also know a lot about like astrology or something like that. Like, this person has their own interests. They may also be they may like Dungeons and Dragons or um like medieval kind of things, like medieval times kind of vibe, like shows and stuff like that, like House of Dragons, stuff like that. Like, they may be into things like that. This person could also be well traveled, but they may be a little bit guarded. So they'll let you in, but I feel like this is what intrigues you because they could be a bit mysterious. I feel like this person knows what they want and they're not going to play. Like, this person is very serious about commitments. They just they don't announce that. Like, you have to, I don't know, like, put the moves on this person for them to want to commit to you. This could be a Libra. Huh. Let me see. There's something about this person though. It's like the way they move, you want to be on guard, but you can't. It's like you can't stay away from this person. Um, they may have a difficult time looking you in the eye in the beginning because there's something about your eyes where like it draws them in, and maybe this is how they got played before, like they opened up too easily before. So now they feel like they have to slow walk you into their lives. This is somebody that feels like they have something to lose. Yep, they got money. This person either has money or they're on their way. Like this person feels like they have investments, they have things that like of value, or they just know themselves to be valuable. This person could live in a high rise or like a really nice condo. They could live in the big city, but there's something about this person that it's like they know that they've built their life up. So they're not like they come either they come from money or they're privileged. There's something like that. And maybe there's I feel like maybe you could feel a little bit insecure around this person, but they don't want you to feel that way. There's something about your confidence that makes them want to come talk to you or makes them want to come entertain you, but you could just feel like you don't have as much as them, or maybe you're not um as traveled as they are, as cultured as they are. They don't care. They just want to know like you're a genuine person. There's something about this person that's looking for a real person, not like a social media person, not a influencer. They want to meet a real person with a real body. Like they want a real person with their own mind and not just regurgitated shit that they hear from everybody else and their mom and daddy. Just being honest. Just being honest. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles. They also want somebody that has, like, their own ideas. They live a comfortable life. They want somebody that you don't have to have much, but it's something about the way you live your life that's fruitful, you know what I mean? They like, this person can see how fruitful your life is just by the way you move. Yeah, but I feel like you're not, I feel like you either haven't made a decision on this person or it's gonna be really difficult for you to make a decision because there may be 2 people here. This person could be coming out the blue. I keep getting this. Like either you're about to break free and be single, or you start moving like you're single, and that's when this person comes in. Damn, didn't I say Libra? Or this could be them. This person may try to put you as the third person, but I don't see it happening for long. The Two of Swords speaks of feeling torn, like having like a divided sense of loyalty or being torn between two relationships, which is why it's difficult for them to make a decision. So they just choose not to make one until it all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's something about this where yeah, look, the 6 of Swords, this person is moving, they're moving on. They're wanting to build something, travel, take you on a trip, move you away. It's like they need something good after a difficult breakup, or they need something good after a time where maybe things were just a little bit confusing. It's just there's something about being around you where you heal them. What the hell? Collective. What is going on here? This person could want to work with you in some way. Look, there's the confirmation that this person. This person could work a lot or travel for work and they want to take you on a trip, or you meet this person when you're traveling, or you could just be they could be traveling towards you, but this is someone with like a master plan, or this is a boss energy, y'all. I'm just saying, whoever this is, they don't play. And this is someone about their business. And I keep getting Libra energy. Libra, Taurus, Virgo. Just saying. Or this could just be this season that we're in right now, where you're really starting to pay attention to the things you want to accomplish, and you're attracting people into your life that are about their business, and it's something about them that becomes a driving like a motivational force for you. And I feel like through conversations with this person, you start to pick up on mannerisms, you start to pick up on their way of thinking, and it helps elevate you. It's something about the power and authority that this person has. It's like they give you like this air. They speak life into you. This is a beautiful thing. And I feel like they give excellent advice. So you may be coming across somebody, and if you don't want to take it anywhere, because I really don't see a lot of love here. I just feel like you truly appreciate this person coming in because they help It's like they motivate you or they give you whatever it is that you need and you start moving to build something great. Or this could be someone that wants to invest in you in some way. And I feel like either they want to work with you or they want you to leave something and come with them. They want you to abandon someone or something to come with them. I'm just letting you know. So that's what I have for you in love. Let's pull some career messages real quick and let's go from there. Where did I put that one? I had took it out because I am getting ready to travel. Um, and I know I'm gonna do readings. Let's see. All right, let's pull some career finance messages. Holy Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know for this upcoming week? And then we'll do a quick we'll do a spread for the week and then we'll do the all signs reading. New life, roll the dice. So you may be called to take a chance. I feel like you could be putting yourself out there. You may be like you may be okay and comfortable at your job now. Like there may not be anything like seriously wrong with it, but I feel like you're just putting your resume out there just to see what other options you have. I feel like you may be getting a lot of attraction. And I feel like if you do, or if you get offered an interview, I mean, at this point, you might as well put everything on the table. Tell these people exactly what you need. Tell them exactly what you want. And make sure that you're going for a position that's above what you're already good at. Okay. So if you are a project manager and you want to try to get into a different field, but you know that they can use your project management skills, make sure that you tell them that you've done that job, even if you haven't, because the skills that you have, you're just going to learn their way of doing things and you're going to gel right in and you could get more money for it. So don't ever like don't sell yourself short on this. It will be an easy transition for you, a bit of a learning curve, but an easy transition. And but you need to tell them like, well, I'm currently making $80,000. So I want to, in order for me to take this position, I need to be at least 15K above for me to even want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like this should be a step up for you. Tell me more. Yeah, like whatever job you're currently at, this was just for you to gain the information that you needed, experience in order for you to go on to this new level. But it's gonna feel risky because it's like, damn, I'm comfortable here. I have flexibility here, but you're needing to move on. Look, new beginning. I'm telling you, new life and a new beginning. I feel like there's one thing that's more aligned with where you're supposed to go or people you're supposed to work with. And I feel like as you go through this, you're discovering why you had to leave this job. Like there's something that's going to come full circle for you. And it's going to change the way you view your ability and how you work. It's like you gain a new respect for yourself. Look, I can't make this stuff up. It says honest work. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is the process, not a quick fix. I can't make this shit up. That is crazy. And then we have magic. You're manifesting these changes in your career. Look, moving up. I feel like if you don't do this, if you don't start looking for other opportunities or just putting yourself out there to see what the universe is wanting to give you, right? Because there's so much that you can have. Sometimes we just get comfortable where we are, and spirit's like, no, there's so much more that I want you to attain. I just need you to want to go for it. Believe in yourself, know that you're worth it. Because I feel like you're going to make some really good friends, or like you're going to really enjoy the people you work with here. Tell me more about Korean finance for the collective spirit. But I see money. I see a like a come up. Yep. And I feel like you have all of the skills that you already need to do whatever job this is. Oh yeah, you're gonna love what you do. And it's gonna be more aligned with your soul's journey, like your soul's path. I feel like you're gonna have some people that are not gonna be happy if you have to move for this job because there is a little bit of travel here. You have to drive a little bit further, or it's in a different town, or you have to move to a different state for this job or different country for this job. But I feel like it's gonna be worth it. I feel like not only do you enjoy the environment, you feel like you just walked through a portal and your whole life changed, which is that's I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of beautiful. So I feel like there's something this week that's trying to set you up for success in the future. So you're needing to pay attention to this. Yeah, it's like you don't even see it yet. You can end up like really messing up your life by not taking advantage of the opportunity. Anything else? This has to do with like a portal. Yeah, this has to do with the future. This is about the things that are trying to come in for you. So, not making plans or not moving on this energy, if you feel guided to do it, will end up like snatching something away from you, all because you were too afraid to actually go for it. Which is why Spirit is saying, roll the dice. Like this is all part of the journey. Sometimes you get the inkling to like do something, like, let me just throw my resume out there. And that's what helps you like create a shakeup in your life to see what else is out there to open you up to more instead of just settling. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background. You guys should know by now it's chore time. Anything else, Spirit? In finances? Hold on, guys. Hey, keep it down, please. Thank you. We have the 10 of cups. I'm telling you, you're going to regret this decision if you don't go for it. I feel like not only does it ignite passion in you, but you feel like finally a group of people I enjoy working with, or finally, like a soul family, like people that get it. This is a company you look forward to building with, or a business you look forward to growing. Because some of you guys, I really feel like either you're trying to leave a company or you want to grow something. And I feel like this is going to be good for you. Some of y'all could be thinking about like growing plants or creating your own sustainable living or a community garden or something like that. Do it. I feel like you're going to get backing from people who are going to really respect what you're doing and appreciate what you're doing. And they're going to want to like make not only make this flourish, but there's something about like spiritual guidance or spiritual assistance that are going to help that stuff grow because they wanted you to do is think about it. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that from this, but that's what I'm getting from this. It's the Knight of Wands and the Star with the cherry. I'm telling you, it's like and the Empress. There, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Because without the Empress, where's the growth? Where's the the stuff coming in? You know what I'm saying? But that's so crazy. You see, this is how it works for me. Like I can see the littlest thing. I see these little twigs. In my mind, it's like I already get the message from that, and then the confirmation. Understand that the cards that I pull for y'all, this is confirmation for you guys that what I'm saying is what I'm actually getting. You understand, right? Like I know what I'm feeling. The cards are confirmation for you guys so that you can understand that I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass. Like I'm getting messages for you guys to learn what it is that you need to do or what you should invest in if you were wondering, which is why you're here, right? Is that we all wonder, and it's a little bit of entertainment, right? So some of you guys, and I just, if you're thinking about doing like a community garden or something, do it. A homestead, some sort of sustainable living. She literally has chickens and roosters. And, you know what I'm saying? I think you should do it. Not only will it be healing, but it'll be great for the community. And there's something about spiritual protection that's over it. This black cat is about spiritual protection. This is about transmuting energy. So anyone that's trying to wish ill on your idea, Baby, they're not gonna let it happen. They're gonna make it flourish even more. It's like transmuting the energy and putting out twice as like as much good into what you're doing to make things grow faster, grow bigger. I'm just saying, do it. Do it. Could be dealing with a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Libra, Pisces, Leo, Gemini, and Virgo. Anything else, Spirit? I'm also getting Capricorn. Anything else in career and finance? Okay, it didn't want to come out. The Hermit. And we have the Ten of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the Death card. Okay, so I still feel like you're gonna have somebody around that is going to try to tell you that you're doing too much, you're taking on too much. Remember I said I saw those twigs here? Like somebody's gonna try to like kill off what you're trying to grow. But spirit is protecting what you're working on. And not only that, but you have people that are working with you to help this grow. So I even if they're trying, it's not going to work. All it's going to do is turn this into good. It's going to make this grow bigger. I feel like the burden falls on the person who tries to stop what God is putting in front of you. I'm not going to lie. What's going to happen to whatever trying to stop this spirit? You know what this also feels like too? This is about making like financial decisions that are going to better the world around you, that brings abundance to your life. It's just different than what you expected. You thought you had to go and work your ass off and have two and three jobs. No, spirit said all you needed to do was invest in the things that mattered, and then the abundance comes to you easily. I feel like sometimes we got it twisted, man. And it sucks because it's just the society that we live in. And the Eight of Swords, it's the stuff we tell ourselves. I'm telling you, the Eight of Swords is what you tell yourself that stops you from doing the very thing that God keeps telling you to do. And look, the Emperor. I mean, I'm sorry. Why did I say the Emperor? The King of Cups. The Emperor. This is an ancestor. This is a male energy, a grandfather, uncle, brother, cousin, best friend. There's something about this person. This could have been a father figure, somebody who had children or something like that. They could have left behind three kids, or this is someone who looks at you as one of their children. Whoever this is a person that's whoever's trying to stop this shit from coming in, this person is going to stop them right in their tracks. I'm just warning you about that. I don't know why I had to, but I'm letting you know if there's somebody that's trying to like tell you not to do something, whoever this is, gonna be pulling on their toes that night, telling them to mind their fucking business. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, you see, it's something about you that works really good with the earth. You have the hands for working with the earth. It's like you don't have to do too much to tend to it, and the things are just gonna flourish whether you believe it or not. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and break down the all signs real quick. I'm sorry. Your quick week ahead. Let's break that down and then we'll do an all signs. I have chickens at my mother's house. I wish I could bring them to my home, but it would be a pet thing. I want to have chickens so bad. I have like a chicken coop. When I purchased my home, the idea was to create my homestead, right? And that's still my goal. Is just life, right? Work and everything like that gets in the way. And I told myself I'm going to get my stuff started. I'm going to have my garden hydroponically in my sunroom, and then I want to go outside because I have raised beds outside, and I want to really like start getting to work. I have like lemon trees, and I grow like tangerines in the back. Like I have so much going. I just really need to get serious about it. So I'm taking that message for myself as well because it's crazy how that came out. But I want to get chicken so bad. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Yo, like I gave up I'm trying to cut out caffeine. So I've been drinking like decaf just to like wean myself off. Yo, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. Okay, let's see what's going on. What the hell kind of shuffle was that? There we go. All right, let's see what's going on for the week, Holy Spirit. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, collective. So, general energy, I feel like this week you have some choices that you're going to need to make. I feel like you're going to have sudden bursts of energy going into the weekend, and a sense of like feeling new, a sense of feeling like everything is starting to make more sense. You get some sort of clarity that makes you decide, like, I need to completely change one way that I'm doing something. This could be sexually entertaining people. This could be your ambitions, because I am getting that. But I feel like you become more decisive with your life this upcoming week or a plan. It's like, I need to make a decision on what I've been eating. I need to make a decision on the type of people I keep messing with, the type of people I keep talking to. But whatever it is, it's like the things that you couldn't fully see, the things that you didn't really understand how it was affecting your life, even though it was affecting your life, you finally decide and you make the decision to move forward and leave something behind. Like whatever you decide, like, and it's funny, I was just saying, like, I'm weaning myself off of caffeine because I eventually want to let it completely go. That's what this is. Like for you guys, it could be emotional dysregulation. I'm also getting like, if you have somebody that keeps telling you like, "Oh, you're so sensitive," like you're leaving that person the fuck behind. I'm sorry. I also feel like you make a decision and you just start getting money and it's unexpected. Somebody could either owe you money, you getting some money. Some of you guys, it's tax season. Y'all could be getting your taxes. Woohoo. Taxes are coming in. They want you to be very decisive with the money. You may have some unexpected bills that may come in. So save some for a rainy day. Somebody may want to move out of your house or leave you with a bill or try to catch you up and tell you you got to pay something out of nowhere. I feel like they want you to be in a position to be like, "Pff, I'll take that, no problem. Like, I'll eat that for no problem." Because you don't want to fight with somebody or you don't want to, it's like you're not going to have anybody hold anything over your head. So you'll take the hit if that means you get to like see someone for who they are or show somebody that you're a boss. I feel like this is very boss moves. Like, oh, I got to pay that, no problem. I'll take this lesson easily. And I feel like you become an inspiration for somebody because you make them wanna get on their shit. I also feel like there's somebody here that you're making a decision on. This could be like a boss, or this is someone that you looked up to. You admired this person, and you're starting to realize that it's like you're starting to see the flaws in them that maybe it took a while for you to see, but it's something about it that you learn to appreciate this in them as well. Or this could be somebody feeling this way about you. But I feel like it becomes a shift in the dynamic between 2 people where you start to either appreciate someone after maybe you were looking at them and feeling like you ain't know what the hell this person was doing with their life, or you didn't know whether you could trust what somebody's up to, or you like, it's something like that. And then somewhere along the way, you start to admire this person like, "Oh shit, this is making sense." Or now I'm starting to better understand where this person has been coming from. I feel like this person is really trying to learn about you, or this person gets a hold over some sort of emotional issues, or this could be you, collective, but that's what I keep feeling here. Somebody's birthday could be like June 21st or July 18th or August 18th. I don't know why I'm getting that. Something could be taking place around the 21st of this month that really opens your eyes and sets the tone for like this new year. This feels like the summer solstice, or not the summer, the spring equinox energy. So something about the 21st where you get like a revelation. And I feel like this clarity that comes in, you could have felt like you were in the dark, like you were looking for some information. So there's something that happens this week where you're asking questions, and then between the 18th and the 21st, you get your answers. And this sets you up for like, I don't know. It's like you either start to feel like you understand someone and you feel like you belong, like things start to feel more united, or you feel like you woke up to something and you're like, thank you. This was the completion that I needed. This is what I needed to close this cycle out so that I can begin anew. Take it how it resonates. But that's what this feels like. Or if there's like an idea, let's say you're trying to figure out, maybe you've been trying something and it hasn't been working. You get this information and you're like, now I know what I need to do. Or you reach out to the person that has the information and they finally reach back out to you to tell you what to do. And now you're like, hell yeah, I feel like a boss. Like, I feel like I'm finally doing this. Sidebar: if somebody's in nursing school, I feel like you're going to pass the exam. If you're wondering, you're going to pass the exam. You know the answers, you're just like, maybe you just lack enough like faith or trust in yourself, but you know the answers, you're gonna be fine. Because this feels like test taking, like somebody's scared they're gonna fail an exam or they're not prepared. Spirit is letting you know you are prepared and that it will be successful. Okay. All right, that's what I'm getting for the week. Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries, a Gemini. Um, I got more Pisces here. Gemini again, Sagittarius, and Virgo. All right, so let's go ahead and break down each individual sign. Damn, I want my lights here, Zach, and I can't. I think I packed it already. Let's go ahead and break down each individual signs. So if you guys are wanting to know what is going on for this upcoming week for your sign or somebody you are dealing with, stay tuned. This will be the time that you actually tune in. We're doing should we go in reverse? I normally do Aries to Pisces, but every once in a while I try to switch it up and do Pisces to Aries. You guys let me know what you're thinking. Should I start at Pisces? Let me know, y'all. Let me know what we thinking. Okay, we'll start at Pisces. Um, is June 21st Cancer or Gemini? This dude acts more like a Cancer, but when things hit the fan, the Gemini comes out and you're shocked. I will definitely say, so the 21st is like that cusp, right? Once you get to like the 21st, 22nd, you're right at that cusp of going from Cancer to, what are we going to Leo. But you know what? I hear a lot. I'm a Cancerian, and I hear a lot of Cancers pull Gemini traits. So I wouldn't be surprised because I know there's the way I communicate, I over communicate some shit. Sometimes I gotta learn to shut up and let people figure shit out for themselves. Okay, let's see. Welcome, welcome to all the newbies. Hey, I did my winner for the free tarot reading. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do it again for March. I got a lot going on this month. If not, I'm definitely gonna do it for April, okay? So all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, comment on the readings, like them as well, like thumbs up the readings, and just watch out on my page because I post the winners. All you have to do is email me. I give you a week to respond and like email me so we can book your reading, okay? But they're free readings with me. You get to ask whatever you want to ask. I try to do like 3 questions and I break it down appreciation for my followers. So I thank you guys. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna start Pisces. This person is an avoidant and doesn't talk. Oh yeah, yeah. We like to be in our shell. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so let's start Pisces. Mm. We have the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. What the Pisces? Okay, I got a few things. Somebody is feeling like someone's not paying them child support or not paying them what they're worth. Someone feels like somebody's getting away with murder. Like they're owed some sort of money for a child or somebody stole some sort of inheritance or something from them. Could have been from a child, like from their childhood, or you could be finding out that someone like owes you something, property or something like that, and they stole it from you. There may be a I just heard small courts claim. So there may be a claim or someone going to court to figure out who took this. You may find this like out of the blue, like someone did this shit underhanded and someone ends up speaking out about it years later, like this had to come back around because you're owed this. Remember, in the beginning of the reading, I saw the Six of Pentacles. So this is about reciprocity. This is something that was taken from you that you're now owed. So for some of you Pisces, that may be the case. I'm also getting be careful because you may have a family member or something like this that's trying to do something dirty. I feel like they look at you as childish or naive and they feel like they could get away with something. Um, like maybe they don't want to pay you back or they're asking you for a lump sum of money because they're gonna try to like not they're gonna try to like ghost you so they don't owe you anything. That's the second thing I'm getting. And then lastly, Pisces, if you got kids with somebody, this person is not looking for a romance with you. They're with you because it makes sense. I'm sorry to break it to you, but this is somebody that's with you because financially it makes sense and they have love for you. This is that type of person. I'll tell you, I have love for you, but I'm not in love with you. That's this. They just want to be there because you guys have a kid together. They don't want a broken home, and it just makes sense. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo or a Scorpio. Damn. All right, we're going to Aquarius. There, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. Aquarius, I feel like you're gonna come to terms where you have to tell the truth to somebody about something that you could have done or something you feel you have to do. Like there's something intuitively telling you have to be honest, you have to speak the truth because you feel like you're being judged. Like spirit is forcing you to do this. You ever have somebody that did some foul shit and they feel like they got to come clean because they had to clear their conscience? This is somebody that feels like they need to clear their conscience. So if this is you or someone you're dealing with, they're coming in because they feel like God is forcing them to do this. Like they nothing in their life will be right if they don't come clean about this. Um if that's not the case, then somebody could be needing a lawyer and quickly because someone's about to throw some information towards this towards you Aquarius, or you could be throwing some information towards a Libra or a Taurus possibly. And I feel like you're hoping to get everything that you want in a situation, and if you have the right backing or the right people behind you, it may just go in your favor. I feel like somebody thinks that their truth is the right truth, and I feel like someone's about to tell them that absolutely not. I also feel like somebody could be dealing with a person who keeps questioning their beliefs, and this is pissing someone off. And now this person is getting ready to detach. So just throwing that out there. Oh, I'm also getting somebody's ready to get married. Someone wants to get married here, and someone could be like rushing for somebody to get a prenup. So, could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or like another Aquarius or a Taurus. Let's go ahead and jump into Capricorn. Capricorn. I just don't understand people because, like, what is even the reason? The trolls be out here trolling. Okay. We have Capricorn. We have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Definitely dealing with a fire sign, or you could be dealing with someone that's just really upset. This person could be upset because you're choosing to go in a new direction. I feel like you're challenging them. And I feel like you're creating conflict because this person's in competition with you. You're dealing with somebody that will argue with you to tire you out so that you don't have energy to go towards the goals that you have. So be careful because you're dealing with an energy vampire. And this is someone, Capricorn, that will lash out at you. They'll start some drama with you just because they don't want you to make you miss certain things. Like let's say you're trying to go and celebrate something. They'll start a fight with you just so you wouldn't enjoy your experience as much, or so that you wouldn't be celebrated as much, or so that there's like it dims you in some way. So be careful because you have someone that is they're competing with you. This could be a lover or a friend or someone at work. They don't like the fact that you have good ideas or the way you speak. It's something about the way you speak is is better than them. I'm sorry. And this is somebody that feels like you challenge them to grow, and that's exactly your position, and they just don't like dealing with it. And that's why you guys are having you could be having a lot of issues with someone where they're being defensive and it's like an ego clash. You're challenging them to be better and they think that they're competing with you, but baby, you don't compete where you don't compare. This is their fight and they're doing it all by themselves, Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Leo, and Aries, or Sagittarius. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. We have the Lovers, the Two of Swords, and why did my mind just blank? The Nine of Swords. So this is speaking about behaviors. This is about things that you keep doing and telling yourself you need to get out of, but you keep yourself stuck here. Somebody's battling with anxiety as well because there's a really difficult decision that you need to make. This is about making poor choices, Sagittarius. I feel like you keep picking the same person, like the same energy, just a different face. So if this is in love, you're being called to really pay attention to the people you keep inviting into your life. I'm also getting be careful who you lay down with. I feel like you're needing to be really selective because you have energies trying to come around you, but they're coming to confuse you. They're not offering you much of anything. I also feel like we're talking to a Sag here who just doesn't want to choose one person. We're talking to a Sag that wants to let her or his freak flag fly. And I feel like this is because you're in a place where you feel like you're not really that trusting of anybody and you don't really care. You don't care what people have to say. You don't care what people think. You're in a place where you're like, I don't care about none of it. Or you keep telling people that, but in reality, you do. Take it how it resonates, Sag. Or this could be somebody you're dealing with. But I feel like if you are doing this, or if there's someone around you that's doing this, they're doing this because they're having difficulties coping with life right now. And this is their like they're using, or you could be using sex as your way out. This feels very, very primal. I'm not gonna lie. Very sexual energy. Um, I also feel like there's some of you that you may have a choice between two. One person really challenges you because you really want this person to be the right one for you, but they can't do something for you. Like there's something that's missing, whether that's like you can't move freely with them because financially they're stuck, or maybe they're the type that likes to like be in the dark all the time and that kind of drives you crazy because you need freedom, you need light, you need like light energy. Okay. And I feel like there's somebody who could be just in a dark place and you feel for them and you wanna save a hoe. You wanna save this hoe, Sag, but you can't. And I feel like there's another person that maybe they just do it right, if you know what I mean. But they don't have anything else going for themselves. So you're like, I'm caught between two. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, but that's what I'm feeling for you, Sag. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, and that's what I'm getting. A Gemini or a Libra. Somebody's birthday could be on the 6th. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting too. Okay. Scorpio, let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, we have the 9 of Pentacles, okay, the 2 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Scorpio, I feel like you're in a place where you feel like I'm good by myself, but I want love. The problem is I don't want to share my space with a person because that means I have to share my space with a person. That's difficult. Scorpio, you feel like being in a relationship means that you're restricted in some way and you don't like that feeling. It's like you get paralyzed because you absorb like someone's energy too much and a part of you questions whether you're better off by yourself. Or if not by yourself, you enjoy your space and solitude and you don't know how to explain that to someone that you love. You're like, I love you. I feel we're compatible. I feel we're a good relationship. I love what you have to offer and I love what I provide to you, but I want my fucking space. This is someone that can have a house with 2 bedrooms and feel completely content within this relationship because you require your solitude to feel like you can love on yourself and give yourself that self-care, you know what I mean? Like, have those days where you want to feed yourself the things that you need or the solitude when you need it, just the peace and quiet when you need it. Sometimes you don't wanna share your bed. But you love somebody and you feel like, how do I explain that to this person that I feel restricted or I feel a bit silenced when I'm with this person? There's something about this that feels like you feel like you would be punishing somebody by being honest with them. No, be honest. Don't live in your head about this. You can have it all. You just need to find a person or explain it to the person. And if they love you enough, they'll be able to like work with you on this. They'll appreciate this and know this about you to be able to give this to you, right? This is about speaking up for the things that we need. The Nine of Pentacles ain't keeping no secrets. The Nine of Pentacles does not feel like she has to put on or he needs to put on a show for anybody. This is just about being honest with yourself and understanding that if this is someone that truly loves you, they will never put you in a position to feel like you have to hold yourself back or feel trapped. They're going to give you freedom, okay, to be who you are. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, or a Cancer. Okay, that doesn't make sense. When you love somebody, you don't think about sleeping in a different bed. That's not true. It's not true. Think different things, different strokes for different folks. Sometimes people require different things, especially if you're the type of person where you're like your job, your career is to deal with people, speak with people, make decisions. Maybe you need that time to recharge. Everybody everybody's life isn't the same. We all come from different walks of life. There's people who have separate houses and are married for 20, 30 years. And they have loving marriages and they visit each other like every other day, every other week, but they both live busy lives and they like different parts of the country. One likes the sun, one loves the rain. One part doesn't get enough rain, the other one doesn't get enough sun. But that's what they feel they need. You know what I'm saying? So take it how it resonates, y'all. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Libra. Libra, I feel like you're kind of missing somebody. I feel like you're looking back at a past relationship possibly and you're deciding, did I make the right decision or was I just not in the right place? Was this person truly happiness for me or were were we just drunk all the time and I thought that we were good? Libra, were you just like, were you like smoking or drinking a lot and partying a lot and you thought that that's what life was with the person? Like that's why you were so happy with this person? I feel like somebody's battling confusion. Like, were we just having so much fun that I confused that with me being in love? Or was this somebody that I really wanted to be with or I really need to be with? Somebody's questioning. Libra, you could have a Taurus moon. You could have like Taurus energy in your chart. Because I feel like you're the one that's looking at things and you're wondering, did I really invest in the right person? Or maybe they could be a Taurus too, or a Pisces. But I feel like you're looking at this person and you was like, man, I felt like we were so good together. Like we were so happy. We were like, you're looking back to try to figure out when exactly things changed. Like you were trying to figure out, is it that we just adapted to this lifestyle or what was it? What was it that made things change? Because for you, you felt like this person was wish fulfillment or you felt like this person could offer that to you, but you just weren't sure like whether this person, sorry, I just kicked the camera. But you weren't sure whether like where it was coming from. I'm gonna pull one more. Yeah, this is you're trying to figure this out, hermit energy. You're trying to figure out what is it about this relationship. Somebody is going back to figure out whether the problem is the idea of the relationship versus what's actually fulfilling them. And they want to go back to this. Don't be surprised if an ex hits you up to try to get clarity on this. Like, was it like we had good times, right? Like we were good together, right? What happened? What changed? Like, where did we go wrong? Like, don't be surprised. Or Libra, this could be you trying to figure this out. The hermit does a lot of deep reflection when something is not making sense and they feel like they need to go back to a time where things did make sense. This is about getting enlightenment to be a better person. So, could be dealing with a Virgo, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Capricorn. But that's kind of what that's the energy that I'm feeling for you, Libra. Like you're trying to pay attention to the things that you invested into and why it's not working out or what you're doing wrong that's slowing down your harvest. Okay. Because you feel like you should be up right now. Like I should be having all my wishes coming true. What is it that's slowing this down? If you could be going through some sort of financial situation too, I feel like something is gonna clear up, but this has to do with this is like your money is on hold by the IRS, but this is like the spiritual IRS. And once you get this understanding, they'll free your money up. That's what this feels like. So that's for you, Libra. All right. Um, let's go to Virgo. Virgo, we have the Six of Wands, the Tower, and the King of Pentacles. Virgo, you've been getting some bomb ass readings lately. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like this happens after a tower moment or something, like something completely shook up your world. I don't know if it's that you lost everything and you had to fight your way back to the top, but baby, you are getting recognized for all that you've been through and how you still made it back on top. And you know what's crazy? This could have happened in a time where people were like questioning all of your decision making. Like, why would you do that? Oh, you think that's smart? Oh, you should be so much further along, or you should be more stable, or you should have more for yourself. Stop spending your money on this. Stop going to these places. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something like that. Like they want to tell you about your life, but now they admire all the things that you've done. They wish they could do all the things that you did or that you're doing, and you're being blessed and being put in a position that may for some of them you're better off. You're in a better position than they are now. And these are the very same people that looked at you and questioned your security. Yeah. They look at you for advice. They look at you as the more grounded person now. They look at you as successful now. And you could be like an entrepreneur, or you could be somebody that, like, now you're in a position to be a lot more generous with your time and energy. You got somebody that's low key watching you and they like what they see. They like the way you dress and they feel like you smell good as hell. You could be a person that you always like to have your hair cut. You could be like you could have like a tall stature if I'm talking to a male. If you're a woman, I feel like you're somebody that you could be short, but you have tall energy. Like you sit up very tall. You have a sense of like um I don't know, it's like you got this air to you, but it's humble because you've been there and you know that it took a lot for you to get to this place, so you don't take it for granted. So if I feel like something may come your way where it's gonna rock you a little bit, like rock your foundation or make you go, "What the fuck? Like I was not expecting this," but it doesn't throw you off your pedestal because you've earned this position, okay? So just know that, and know that there's people behind you that will support you. If something does happen, they will support you because they want to see you win. Could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, also Scorpio. All right, let's go to Leo. Leo, we have the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Leo, I feel like your intuition is like warning you of something that's coming. This is something you've invested a lot of time and energy into. If this is a job situation, it's like they want to prepare you for maybe one of your favorite people at the job leaving, and you're like, now I'm gonna be miserable here. Or potential downsizing. So be mindful of that. But the high priestess is warning you of things that you don't see. You can sense it, but you don't see it yet. And for some of you, this is something that you've been working at, or they want you to start working on other options. This could be downsizing, a loss of a job possibly, or just not because the 5 of cups also reminds me of someone who isn't appreciative of all the things that they have. They're focused on all the wrong things instead of focusing on all the things going right. So this could be someone losing something because they just weren't as appreciative as they should have been. And spirit is like bringing this to the forefront to have someone take a look at themselves and recognize how important it is for you to appreciate all things that you have because it can always be worse. I also feel like somebody may lose their job and you have to be the one to go, oh shit, I got to tell this person, or I felt it. I wish I would have warned them. Because you could be the high priestess of somebody's life too. So be mindful. This could be someone around you that has to come and tell you. They've been keeping it a secret, trying to act like this could be somebody that's been faking like they're going to a job, or maybe they're going to a different job that pays 10 times less, but they're just trying to have some sort of financial, like some sort of money coming in, and they have to come and tell you, well, really, I lost the job and I was working over here making this much. I'm now making only this much, but I'm trying to work my way back up. So they may have to like reveal this to you. But I feel like this is something that um, they don't feel good, like they don't feel good about. This person's in a bit of despair. So they're trying to fight their way to the top. So they could be working a lot of odd end jobs. So if somebody's like working a lot, it's because they feel like they feel less than because they're not making what they used to, and they're hoping that you're going to be patient with them during this time. So take that how it resonates here. But that's kind of what I'm getting, and this could have started in February for some of you. That's your confirmation. Could be dealing with a Virgo, a Pisces, or Scorpio. All right, Cancer. Cancer, we have the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Cancer, I feel like I don't know why I'm feeling just as swiftly as something comes in, something else comes in. So if something comes in and you feel like it's a shock to you and it breaks your heart, just as fast, you got 2 and 3 people that are coming right behind to mend it and move you along. So there's something that you could be losing out on, or something that you're healing from, some sort of pain that you could be healing from. I feel like this, as fast as it comes in, you're going to be like ushered through it quickly. So because you got work to do, or you may get really busy so that you don't feel the pain as much. I feel like somebody may be coming to tell you something that's going to you're gonna feel like, damn, what the hell? Like it creates a sense of division. So like if this is a house, like a home situation, you may feel like you're on two sides of like in a family dynamic. Like it's can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Because sometimes the audio cuts out. Okay, perfect. Um, if this is like a family situation, you could feel like someone is trying to have a kid on their side so that they can side with them and you're over here on this side. Like it can feel like a sense of division within a home situation, or this could be like at work. You could feel like someone is feeling like you betrayed them in some way or you hurt them in some way. um but I don't feel like it's you hurt them. I just feel like they're feeling some kind of way that you're working well with others and they feel left out. I feel like somebody is wanting to, like somebody's trying to cut something from before it gets big. Like they want to try, they don't want you to win at something here. Why is this like coming out so difficult? Like if you are building something up and you're getting a lot of recognition for this, this is somebody that wants to try to like say things to try to make people look at you differently. But this is like bitterness. This is to cause a distraction so that people are not like wanting to work with you as much. You got somebody that's low key in the background trying to start some a little bit of drama just to take the it's like if you have momentum building behind you, they want to try to cut that if they can. Why? Yeah. This is somebody that's mad. They feel like people take them for granted, but they uplift you and they don't like it. So they want to try and cause a delay for you. Cancer, you got somebody that's low key a little bit they're a little bit bitter, I'm not gonna lie. And they don't like the fact that you were the one that was able to create change and they're not getting recognized for it, even though they're not doing the work. They're creating more of the burden. They feel like it's been an uphill battle for them, but easy for you. So they want to make you suffer in some way. But I feel like you got people that still wanna work with you no matter what. They look at you as a positive force. They feel like you drive up sales or drive up business or something about the way that you communicate. They love the way that you speak. They wanna work with you. They wanna build with you. But there's something on the background that's, like, upset about that, so they wanna create some sort of burden. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Capricorn, more Sag energy. Friends like that who need enemies. What? Sounds like a hater, don't nobody need around. No. Friends like that who needs it. You know what? This will be a person that will fake like they're cool with you and talk shit about you and sabotage you at the same time. And you're like, what the hell? Like, where you come from? I thought we were fine. This is the same person that will see you like, why is it so easy? They don't know your struggles, but they'll be like, why is it so easy? And not realizing their life has been easy. A whole friend of me, that's right. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, we have the Five of Swords, the Justice, hmm, and the Nine of Wands. Gemini, all I'm hearing is all's my life I had to fight. You could be feeling like, when is it that you're finally gonna get your win? You feel like you've been going through something for a long time, or you've been dealing with someone for a long time, and you feel like, when are we finally going to get married? Why you could be telling somebody, "Why do you keep trying to sabotage us? We've been doing this for too long. Can we just go ahead and make it right already?" Or you could be feeling like you're having the same disagreement with a person and you're like, "I just can't keep battling this no more." Or someone could be battling with their health and you're just like, "When am I finally going to get a win?" Somebody could be going to court over some sort of legal over some sort of health issues or bills or something like that, or fighting an insurance company. I feel like somebody's gonna end up sabotaging themselves by either doing something defamatory or trying to keep paperwork out of the, what is it called? Like when you choose to just try to hide information. I feel like whatever they do that's underhanded, it comes to light and someone gets the victory in the end. Just saying. But this could be legal. So Gemini, I feel like you could be having some sort of win in the courts possibly, or you could have been fighting with like, this is somebody that no matter how much you try to make this person see the light of day, they want to look at it like it's all negative anyway. And you're just like, God damn, I thought we were finally out of this mess. How are we back here? Like somebody can't get out of their own way. Sidebar, Gemini, you got people who are pulling you down or creating a black cloud. It's like when you walk around these people, it's like you can see the black cloud on them. This is something that's like a revelation for you. And this happens because you've been in that position. So now you can see it on other people. Another thing I'm getting is be careful, Gemini, because if you try to do some underhanded shit in court, or you try to sneak and do something in court, your ass is grass. So be careful. I feel like you're gonna learn a really difficult lesson and it's gonna hit your ass in the pockets because you were trying to get away with something, or because you feel like I'm deserving of more. How dare other people be better off than me? And because of that, you may end up like being met with your own bullshit. And now it's gonna be worse because you get what you give. So take that how it resonates, Gemini. Could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Sagittarius. All right. And Taurus. Taurus, we have the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. Taurus, I feel like you're starting to move away from an idea um, that you can have it all or bring everybody with you. Like, as long as I'm good, everybody's gonna be good. I feel like that mentality, you're breaking free from it. You're starting to realize, like, I can't make everybody happy. I'm not gonna be able to be all things for everybody. I'm gonna have to start making decisions for myself. And I feel like when you do that, you become more in alignment. And it's like, you feel really good about yourself. You feel like you're taking charge. You feel more independent. You feel like a lot more optimistic about life. And you feel like this is what you were guided to do. The chariot speaks of divine intervention and redirection. So the chariot is like, it's hitting you at a moment, at a pivotal moment in your life when you're saying, I can't keep doing things the way that I used to do it because it wasn't getting me anywhere. And now I have to take a look at where I'm going. I have to be more decisive about the direction I'm going in and know that and have faith that God is going to push me and usher me along, but protect me in the process. Like with redirection, there's always protection by the Most High. So I feel like somebody is feeling like a sense of achievement because they feel like they're finally making or taking steps in the right direction. So Taurus, I feel like yeah, you're in a position of your life where maybe you've been doing a lot of introspection and you've been feeling like you need to start making moves to further your life or to grow spiritually or something like that because there's something that's just not cutting it for you or you're just not as fulfilled as you once were. And this could be like, this feels very like inner, like an inner battle. Maybe you could have been dealing with a lot of escapism where you've been feeling like you didn't want to deal with life. One foot in, one foot Okay. How about now? Let me know if you can hear me now. That should have fixed it. All right, I'm about to continue. Perfect. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right. Um, Taurus. So that could be a situation. I feel like for some of you guys, you're ready to like be more of an example, or somebody is holding you to the standard. Like somebody is holding you to a higher standard and expecting you to move a certain way. And maybe the pressure is too much. Maybe you're feeling like you don't know if you can step up and be this, or if you maybe you need to abandon your plans and start over. There's something about this where like someone, or you could be dealing with somebody that like inspires you to want to be better. And this feels very healing for you. And um, you feel like it all makes sense why you're on this path. Because somebody is feeling like they're moving into a position of being more of a leader with this King of Wands, being more optimistic about life, being more decisive, being more of an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that they can adapt in any environment. This is someone that has a lot of charisma, that's like feeling themselves again. Like, somebody felt like they could have lost themselves and now they're getting back on track, Taurus. So, take it how it resonates. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Pisces, or a Cancer. And let's finish off with Aries. Aries, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Sun. Aries, I feel like you've been dealing with someone where you feel you've been really patient with this person. I feel like you could be getting divorced from somebody, or you could be feeling like you're at this point where you feel you've been patient long enough and you don't have as much love for this person anymore. Like it's starting to like, because I'm hearing let's not wait till the water runs dry. Um, but this person is feeling like the well is dry. I have no more emotions to give to a situation, and I don't even believe what you're saying anymore. So I feel like the sun here is like you're seeing brighter days ahead because you now have clarity on what you're dealing with within your situation. And I feel like you worked really hard to make something work and it's just not working anymore, but you feel like it'll work out once you remove something from your life. That's where you see things from a whole new world because you feel free. Somebody's trying to get free. Something could be taking place on the 19th here. I feel like you're gonna get some sort of clarity on exactly what you need to do, or this is like you're right at the cusp of making a decision to start a new journey for yourself. And it comes right after you feel the sense of freedom from just any feelings. You feel indifferent when you're dealing with this situation, and that's how you know that you're making the decision to either move forward or continue on a connection or something like that. It's like you have to become indifferent with the situation to know, like, okay, now I feel free to move forward. I feel like whatever this truth is, it brings you a lot of happiness after the fact. Okay. Um, but I feel like you've worked a lot on this. You've worked really hard to try to make something happen, and your patience and perseverance is working out. And I feel like there's money that's going to come in. Um, I don't know. And it could be after a divorce, or it could be like someone giving you advice on how to move forward, and whoever this lawyer or person who's been there done that that's helping you through this situation, they help give you the ins and outs of it, and it helps you kind of maneuver through this situation so that you come out winning. Okay. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn or Leo. All right, well guys, I appreciate you guys so much for being here. It has been a long night. But I am out of here. I'm gonna go get everybody situated. I love you guys. I thank you so much. Don't forget to like this reading on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I will see you guys this weekend. I love you. And until next time, peace.